All right. So I'm just about to send an email about the league scheduling, which I just finished the spring league scheduling in Got Sport, which is this website. You should all have access to this. If you don't, let myself or Matt know. Just go into the Got Sport login. It'll then take you to your page, which you should only have one, two, maybe three teams. You then go to team management, then go to matches. I'm then going to switch to this one. So then you look for your team, which this is the Celtic, the youngest girls team. You'll see there that the games have been scheduled. Anything with an 8 a.m. start and no venue next to it means it hasn't been scheduled yet. So that's the teams that we're waiting to host us. Haven't scheduled them yet, but you'll see in there's a fairly full schedule, and all the home games have been scheduled. So then what we then need to do is check this schedule against your other coach's schedule, and check your schedules against your other teams, and look for any problems you see, any conflicts with home games and away games. And then the plan would be to try and figure out which ones we can move. Ideally, you'd move an away game if it conflicts with, say, this is John's team, so if it conflicts with Dortmund's game at home, reach out to them. You do that via using these chats here. Reach out to the team, ask them if they can move. And then if they can move, then obviously great. If they can move that, ask for a time that works for the coach and for the team. If they can't move, then we'll go on to the next step, which would be to ask me to see if I can move the home games. So in the email, you'll find this spreadsheet, which is my master sheet. Only I can edit this, but you can all view it. So then you'd go in a certain day, try and find a slot that works. So right now we have game slots, game numbers. So if it's next to all the other, the CT Championship League, etc., that means that game's been scheduled. That is the game number. If it's nothing next to it and you've got the open with a colored and GCDS, or CPCT next to it, that means that is a game number, a slot number. So we can use those are available to be moved into. So say you need to move a game, you find a slot that works. That one would work for Celtic to move their game into because they got a conflict with Dortmund. You would then firstly check with the other team to see if that works for them. Then you will send me an email with the previous game time on, the previous game date, the game number, which would be this one. You'd then give me the slot number which you'd like to move into. Ideally, give me the date and time as well, just to make it a little bit easier for me. And then I can then go in and request changes. Right now, I can make changes without having to request them, but that's going to shut soon, so I'm going to have to then send a change request form, which has to be done by Tuesday 5 p.m. the week before a game. Any changes made in here, any of this stuff, goes directly to the referees, and then the referees should assign referees for all our games, all our home games. We have had issues in the past. We've just sent some notes to them to make sure that they're all set again for this year. But then again, like I said, once I've changed it, I will then go in, update the spreadsheet, and then any new slots that open up, I'll put them back in. So this is a constantly changing and working document that I use to try and get the games right. Once the season gets going, when you want to find your leagues, you can go into edpsoccer.com. Then you'd have to find your league. So this would be CT Futures. You then hit that. That will then take you to your league, and then look for your schedules in that. They've not been updated yet, so you're not going to find them there. But again, it's going to the leagues that has all the leagues that we play in there. Once they're updated, North Atlantic Conference, EDP leagues, CT Championship, which a lot of our teams are in, and the CT Futures. So that's where you'd find most of that information. I think that's as much as you need to know right now. So I will send this email and I will attach this information now. Thanks.